Hey guys, sorry it's been a while. And yes, I'm taking this video in my car because I have roommates at home and animals that like to chase each other around. So it's very loud and holy fuck, there was a bug, sorry. Holy shit. And my window is kind of open, so it just startled me a little bit. Anyways, I wrote some notes, so, because I get distracted and I don't know what to talk about. So, how I really thought about joining the military. Well, ever since I was little, I always thought the military was kind of cool. Like, they always like doing the obstacle courses, and they're really strong and tough, and their uniforms are always so cool. But I never really thought about it. Actually joining, I just thought about, ooh, that'd be cool if I was a soldier. Never really gave it a second thought. Then, steps through my life, blah, blah, blah. I eventually want to join a federal agency, so I kind of thought, how do I want to get there? I can kind of go local law enforcement or military. Not a bad idea. So, let's see. At the very beginning, I kind of wanted to join the Coast Guard. Talked to somebody that was in the Coast Guard Reserve. I talked to a friend who has been in the Coast Guard for years now, and she's actually teaching at the Coast Guard Academy. I considered the Navy. Didn't really know anybody that was in the Navy. And then I considered the Air Force, because some people I work with are Air Force Reserve, and people were saying, of course, like, Air Force treats you well, of course. And then I did research. I talked to recruiters from each branch. I didn't really want to go Army, and I didn't really want to go Marines, and nothing against them. It's just that it's not for me. So, I don't know, the Air Force recruiter wasn't really that personable. Didn't really like him too much. I went to speak to a Navy recruiter, and he was really cool. He was very personable. He made everything like smooth and easy. He was easygoing, joked a lot. I mean, some people might find that unprofessional. I found it kind of cool. He was kind of down to earth, and he still is. He's my recruiter that got me to sign up, and he answers my questions whenever I want to have any questions to ask him. He's actually the rate or the job he is before he became a recruiter is AV, which is aviation technician, specifically AT. The AV is what I'm actually going into the Navy for. So I went and spoke to him, brought in all the important paperwork that I had to bring in for him to scan and photocopy, keep copies of for himself, and, to be a part of my packet that I would initially have to fill out. He scheduled me to take the ASVAB. I went and talked to him mid-January, and then he scheduled the ASVAB for me for the beginning of February. It was on a Wednesday, I remember. And for me, I did study the ASVAB because I had never taken it before. It's been a really long time since I've been in high school, so I wasn't really up to, refreshed on all that math stuff that I'm not good at. But yeah, he told me that also, a reason why I didn't join the military sooner was because I wanted to finish my bachelor's degree before I went in. I knew that if I went in and I didn't finish it, that I would never finish it. Who knows? Like, by the time I finished my bachelor's degree, I was so done with school. I'm such a procrastinator, a slacker. I mean, it's not that I'm not smart enough. It's just that I just didn't have the motivation. So I did finish. I graduated in December of last year. Woo! So that's what kind of prompted me more to join, because I was like, well, what's my next step? What am I going to do with my life? So this is what I'm doing with my life. So back to where I was. Oh yeah, because I have a bachelor's degree, I'm going in enlisted, reserve, full-time support. As an E3, you generally start out as an E1, because enlisted, E, and then 1, 2, 3, you know, it goes up. So E3, because I have enough college credit hours to go in as an E3, which is a seaman. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Oh, I could not go officer because my GPA was not high enough. You need at least a 3.0 to apply to Officer Candidate School, OCS. But he said I can apply after I enlist. I go in, I can apply within, and he said it'd actually be a little bit easier that way, because going officer, you have to, like, on top of having the GPA, the bachelor's degree, you have to speak to a officer recruiter, and you have to fill out a large packet with all your stuff, any extracurricular activities that would help you, and basically a review board reviews your packet, and they select whether they think you are, they would like you to send you to officer candidate school. I believe you have an initial, like, eventually an interview with some higher ups, and then they decide whether you get to go to officer candidate school or not. Just because you have a bachelor's degree doesn't mean you're automatically going to be an officer. So yeah, I spoke with him, my recruiter, and he got me signed up for the ASVAB. I studied the ASVAB for Dummies book. It also helped that I was just out of college, so that kind of helped with the English part, the verbal stuff. Yeah, actually my recruiter called me a week before I had to take the ASVAB, and he was like, so hey, we want to kind of expedite your process because we're looking for reserves. So how about, I know you take the ASVAB on Wednesday, would you like to sign and swear in on Thursday? And I was kind of shocked, and I was kind of like, wow, sure, as long as you have a job that I would want to do, right? You know? So yeah, I take the ASVAB, it's out of 99, I got an 86, yay! And then I did go to MEPS the next day, Thursday, and I will make another video about that. It was an all-day thing. From 5 a.m. till 5 p.m. I was there. Lots of waiting. But yeah, so that was my process. That day, on Thursday, I signed up, I swore in, I got my rating and my job and everything, so it was really quick. And yeah, so this will be a really cool experience. I'm going in at 28 years old, so I'm a little bit older than, you know, the 18-year-olds and early 20s that people generally go in as. Let's see what else I got for you guys. Well, I think that'll be it for this video, but hopefully I will post the next one soon. The next one will be about my experience at MEPS, the Military Entrance and Processing. I think that's what it's called. That's what it stands for. But anyways, yeah. So I will speak to you guys again in the next one. If you have any questions or anything, leave me comments, or, you know, speak to me in person, text me, for those that I actually do know, my friends. Yeah, alright. Have a good day. Bye.